Hi, I'm here to talk to you about a new social enterprise born here on the Central Coast. I want to talk to you about our why, how it came about, and maybe some opportunities for you, and also some tips on helping your young people at home with activities. 5 years ago at Legoland, Germany, I sat and I observed my father and my eldest daughter, who was 6 years old at the time, building a Lego helicopter together. The room was filled with significant adults and their young people, building and learning. In that moment, I thought, my teacher brain thought, how amazing would it be if there were more spaces like these where young people with their significant adults could upskill, bond, and be empowered in assisting their young people with their learning pathway. The significant adults are there for the long haul. And in that moment, and from my teaching experience, I realised that significant adults are so underutilised when it comes to young people and their learning pathway. So, just for one moment, I want you to think about a young person in your life. Someone between the ages of 5 and 17. Think about their little personalities. Think about where might they be in 10 or 15 years' time. What if I told you that the leading cause of death between the ages of 5 and 44 is something they do to themselves? Suicide has increased by 10% in the age group 5 to 17-year-olds, meaning in 100,000 children, for every 100,000 children, 2.5 will die by suicide. In Australia, the mental health issues continue to rise, with depression and anxiety being at the forefront. These young people are feeling pressures like never before, and they have a device in their palm of their hand, and they have social media sites where people can comment and make judgment about them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, what they need is tools. What they need is strategies to cope and to deal with their internal dialogues. What they need is opportunities to have experiences that they want to have. What they need is low pressure environments where they can build skills, where they can have a go at things that they want to have a go at, where they can fail and they can try again as much as they want. What they need is support, because ultimately what they are asking is, do you see me? Do you hear me? Am I included? Am I smart? Am I good at something? And on the screen here, this is my youngest daughter, and she, when I was creating this PowerPoint, she popped this picture on here because I'd only had a picture of her grandfather and her older sister. And that's what she was ultimately asking me. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Am I included? My name is Sabrina. I'm here to introduce you to the Lift Studio. The Lift Studio is a prevention before cure approach to mental health issues. So that means we are supporting all families. Anyone that would like help with an activity with their young person, that's what we're looking for. So we are here today because we were supposed to launch at the Live Well Festival, and we had activities lined up, that to do with your young person, but we also wanted to connect with the community, and we had a survey lined up with 10 questions, 4 of them to be answered with your young person, and we also had school holiday activities that we wanted to present to the community and for people to sign up if they wanted to. So we're here today because we are looking for now facilitators that can provide activities remotely to young people. So if you are in a position where you may have lost your job, or you're looking for more opportunities and you have the required skills and qualifications, and also the required checks needed to work with young people, we are looking for you. If you can offer something remotely. And on the other hand, we are looking for ideas from the community, ideas from you. So on our website, we still have the survey. So we'd like the community to let us know, what do your young people want? What do they need? By answering 10 questions on our survey. You can also contact us through an email at theliftstudio@outlook.com, or our website address is www.theliftstudio.com.au. So now I want to talk to you about some activities that you could be doing at home with your child, or the activities that you'll be running with your young people at home. Now that most of the country is at home with their children, I wanted to give you some tips on how you can make it successful and how you can create independent little learners. So when you think about an activity, I want you to think of ACT: achievable, cool, and tools. So the first one, achievable, set them up to succeed, which means give them a stepping stone so they can actually do the activity. You give them a scaffold. I'm going to use a building metaphor right now. Where our next door neighbours are building a double-storey house, and they've just put a scaffold around it so that the bricklayers can put the bricks on the second story, so the roofers can put the colour bond on the roof, so the wood panellers can put the panels on the second story. I want you to use this for your activities. Give them a stepping stone, give them a scaffold, and don't do that doesn't mean doing the task for them. And number 2, cool. Make it their fun. Yeah, think about your little person. Do they love running around? Do they love doing acrobatics? Are they a gamer? Are they into sports? Utilise what you know about your young person and embed that into that activity. And the third one, tools. Give them the tools so they can actually do the activity. I'm going to use another building metaphor, only because I have very strong views about education, and I don't want you to be influenced by that. I want you to make up your own mind with your own family. So we have builders now used to use a nail and a hammer. Now they have nail guns. Yeah, they're more efficient and quicker to use. I want you to use this as part of your child's activity. They want to do it as quickly as they can and as efficiently as they can as well. Because at the end of the day, what you're going to be creating is, over time, you will see that young person going off to do that activity on their own. You're going to be creating an independent, engaged learner, truly engaged in that activity, and they're going to do it on their own without your assistance. So it's going to help you at the end of the day too. Now, you're looking for some more tips as well, parents at home, guardians at home. Last week, I was so lucky to be part of a webinar run by Cut Through Consulting and Coaching, and I did have, and if you just take a screenshot now, if you like, there's some great resources, and the webinar, they have actually allowed everyone to also watch that, and they've also created a tool to go with that webinar. And I'll let you in your own time have a look at that if you want some more help in being calm at home. These tools are so great. And they've also offered a better wellbeing, 21-day better wellbeing package for you and your whole family. And it's for free for those that can't afford it at the moment, or $21 if you can afford it. So I really recommend that you check that out. It was so insightful for me, being a teacher who's been in the industry for over 15 years. I really got a lot out of it, and they are huge in the educational world as well. So I want to leave you with a quote, that sums up these activities in one sentence, really. It's by Sir Ken Robinson. If you're unsure of who he is, just Google him up, and also Google up the most watched TED Talk. Okay, he was the moderator for that, and it's amazing. So if you can light the spark of curiosity in a child, they will learn without any further assistance. We look forward to seeing you at the Lift Studio at our website, or connecting to us through our website and our email and our Instagram. We'll see you there.